Back at the arena in San Juan for Game 2 in our opening day of UAAP Season 72 Women's Volleyball. Chiki Roa Puno here with Anne Remulla, bringing you our game between Ateneo and UP. Do you like the new uniform of Ateneo?
Yes, of course, it's very unique and kakaiba talaga, no? And it shows the curve.
Oo naman. Baka hindi nila napapansin. I don't know if you can see on your screens. One piece yung parang bathing suit. At least, hindi na nila kailangan i-worry na matatanggal yung shirt nila. Diba?
Walang sasabit sa net.
Ayun, parang meron. Iniisip ko nga, di ba, like in swimming, parang may kinalaman yung yung galaw mo is na-enhance or na-distract ng uniform mo. Baka inaral nila to. Di ba? Because it's easier for them to move around. They don't have to worry about, their shirt tails coming out.
This is actually a more conservative version of the uniform of Cuba.
Yeah, that's
Cuba
right.
is like a one-piece suit,
Oo,
right?
na talagang panty shorts na siya, tsaka sleeveless.
Sexy, yun. But this is more conservative.
Siyempre.
Yun ang version ng Ateneo.
Let's see if this helps about, not that they need help with their uniform,
Right.
because looking at the performance of Ateneo, not only in season 71, but in the league that they've joined prior to UAAP, nakita mo talaga na hindi na sila rookie team.
Yes, actually that's right. And what's even better is that you can see how well the team is gelling now.
Yun nga, second year na sila magkakasama. And dalawa o tatlo na lang dito ang medyo mas senior, no? And you can see that they come into the court with a lot more confidence than they did last year, for example. And kasi nakita na nila, as we take a look at the lineup here, Ho Pascual, Acevedo, Herbacio, Ferrer, left for Ateneo, and Barcelon Lopez, Araneta, Quejas, Ramos, Garcia. What you're saying, alam na nila na kaya nilang talunin yung mga big teams like UST, like they did before.
Yes, that's right.
So that boosts your morale, definitely.
Most definitely. And of course, a lot of these players have also felt, the transition coming from high school and now moving into the collegiate level. So they're more confident now having played, the last year's UAAP. Iba na rin yung pakiramdam ngayon. And a lot of people actually commended this Ateneo team because they were a rookie team last year and daming praises.
They really showed up and they brought to the game more than what people expected. No? I mean, finishing in 5th as a rookie team was really, really impressive. And left there with a one-man block coming from a very tall Quejas. And UP scores the first point. Talk about UP for a moment. UP, if we remember from season 71, was able to get UST on a 5-setter. So meron din silang gano'n na pwede nilang balik-balikan yun. Parang teka muna, kaya din natin yan.
That's right. I think itong UP right now, if you look at how they are playing, they're really maximizing the height that they have over Ateneo in the sense na pagdating sa blocking, they're really all over the front line.
And we take a look at the two-man block there. That one went outside. And service error early on here for Ateneo. That's Jem Ferrer. That's their very talented setter also, si Jem Ferrer. Kahit last year nga, rookie, bata, pero nakikita mo na may talent talaga.
And again, Chiki, as you've mentioned earlier, yung setters natin, they really play an important, actually a crucial role in each team because they drive the plays. They actually dictate how the game will go.
We heard from Coach Dulay that we have a new setter on the side of the Lady Maroons. And let's see how that plays up. Let's see if she's able to really act as leader. And Ateneo saying that ball is outside.
And it's out. It's actually going out.
Gretchen Ho coming in now after, take a look at that play one more time.
And it's sayang, no? Just a few inches away from the sideline.
Very close. Bea Pascual now at the serve. Carmela Lopez, we're glad to see her back. And she scores a point there on the easy down the line. Number 18, Carmela Lopez. She is definitely the leader of the team. She is on paper the team captain, and also like we mentioned before the start of the game na kung ano yung dali ni Carmela Lopez sa game, yun din ang magiging mood ng buong team. Actually, let me correct myself. I think it is Barcelon who is the team captain on paper. Pero if you ask the team members, ito, medyo after, in-interview natin sila ang tinitingalaan nila na leader is not only Barcelon, but also Carmela Lopez who see the finish of that very exciting rally there. Ateneo scoring. It's now One more time on that play. Two-man block there, not enough. Ito, G. Hervasio is ayun, I was gonna talk about her mean jump serve. Linabas agad.
Oo, and nahirapan ng UP to get that service.
4-3 now. Ateneo with a 1-point lead. For those of you just joining us now, you missed a really exciting first game here at the arena. NU really fought it out against UE in a 5-setter. UE eventually winning that one. And Ateneo just piling on the points here one more time on that play.
This block from Acevedo.
We're gonna see more of that, you know, really good blocks. I think yan din ang kinoncentrate ni Coach Roger. Alam niya na meron siyang talent at the front. That the girls at the net they have good timing, they have the court sense, and they're gonna make the most of their blocking.
And look at the coverage of Ateneo.
Oh, an unforced error there by Hervasio. She's apologizing to Coach Roger there. 5-4, number 12 of UP, Quejas. One of the tallest players we have here in the league.
That last point for Ateneo courtesy of Hall. Take a look at that again.
Nice quick there, and si Quejas wasn't able to return that ball. Ramos going up for the hit. Kainglet saves it. Ferrer to Hervasio. Nice coverage by UP. Ramos, and that one's outside. Unforced error there by Ramos. For Ateneo with the biggest lead they're enjoying in this first set so far.
You're actually breezing through the first part of the set, no? Let's see if...
That's an ace there.
I was about to say, let's see if UP can receive well.
We'll take a break. 8-4 is the score. We'll be back for more volleyball after this break. The crowd at the arena enjoying the action here, and I hope you all are too back home. This is the opening game. Second game of our doubleheader here at the arena for Season 72 Women's Volleyball in the UAAP only here on Studio 23. We have a report from Maan Pangaliban from courtside.
Hi, Chicky. The Lady Eagles are really looking forward to playing today, and it's an extra point that they are going to be kicking off the UAAP season against the UP Fighting Maroons. Yes, we sort of call this the Battle of Katipunan. And I got a chance to talk with Coach Roger a while back. He is, of course, excited, but more than anything else, he wants to take this season as an opportunity to show what they prepared for the past 10 months. They spent 2 weeks in Thailand over the summer to have training there and also participated in pre-season leagues. And Ateneo surprised us last season by being a formidable contender amidst the fact that their rookie-laden team now having the same faces plus 2 rookies. Let's see what these girls have up their sleeves. Chicky?
Thanks so much, Maan. Both, yung binanggit nga ni Maan, both summers, this year and last, they did some preparatory work in Thailand. How important is that?
Well, I think it really helped the team in terms of skill. You know, especially a lot of these players are still rookies. Iba syempre yung level, ano, from high school, now they're in the collegiate levels. It really definitely helped a lot.
Let's see what UP was up to in preparation for Season 72. Patch Cansana is reporting from courtside.
It is a fresh new season for the UP Lady Maroons, as for Coach Ron Dulay also. The UP Lady Maroons have been preparing for this season, and early before the game, I was talking to Coach Ron, and he told me about all the free leagues that they've joined. He said that these help them utilize all their players and identify their strengths and weaknesses. They lost 4 players